Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fejiro and I'm a fashion illustrator and digital artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing this art therapy exercise I found on the internet. And make sure you subscribe to this channel if you've not done that yet. Share this video with your friends and other artists that you think will find it helpful. So first off, I'm just making border lines for this exercise. This is something I found on Twitter and I also saw it somewhere on Instagram. So the whole point of this is just to make whatever comes to your mind. Like, it's an art therapy exercise that doesn't focus on you creating beautiful art, but you just doing anything you want to do to like make yourself feel better in that moment. For me, I struggle with anxiety, and most times whenever I feel anxious, I always like to do this because it just makes me feel at peace. So I'm out there making these patterns and then watching a movie or listening to something, and I just feel so relaxed, and I use this method to like ease myself. Yeah. So after making the borders, I just went ahead to start creating the patterns for this exercise. Usually I would use like just one color for this exercise, one color of marker, but today I knew that I wanted to use something different. I wanted to use a lot of colors for this, and then I just opted for red, pink, orange and yellow. And for me, I usually do not think of what kind of patterns that I want to do. I just do whatever comes to my head. And like I said before, that's the whole point of this thing. Like, I do not stress. I do not want anything to like put pressure on me. I'm not trying to say, oh, okay, I want to do something very beautiful so that I can post on the internet, on Instagram, and everybody's going to say, oh, Fejiro, this is so pretty. The whole point is just to feel relaxed, and it gives like a soothing feeling for me. So yeah, that's why I always love to do this. Like I said, I just do whatever comes to my head. Sometimes I look around me and I'm like, okay, what's here, what pattern is this? Okay, let me find a way to incorporate it into what I'm doing. And that's basically how I carry out this exercise. So I'd been doing this exercise for a while before I found out that it's called Zentangle art therapy, and I saw a couple of videos on YouTube where they showed different patterns for Zentangle beginners. But for me, I just always like to do whatever comes into my head. I feel like if I'm going to watch videos to teach me patterns for Zentangle, it's not fulfilling what it's supposed to fulfill, I guess, because I'm out there looking for patterns that is going to make my art look beautiful at the end of the day. But for me, it's just an expression of how I feel in that moment, not just me putting different patterns together that I went to source for just to make sure that the final piece looks beautiful at the end of the day. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but yeah. After making several freehand patterns for a while, this is what this is looking like now. And if you notice, you will see that I always start off most of these patterns with like wavy lines, or you notice that I work a lot with wavy lines, and that's because for me, I love drawing wavy lines. They like symbolize freedom for me, and it just makes me feel like I'm in the wind, like I'm moving so softly and so freely. Yeah, and that's why I always love to incorporate wavy lines into anything that I do. Even with my fashion illustration or my normal art, you will see that I always incorporate wavy lines, swirls and all of that into my art pieces. doing this exercise, I was also listening to a podcast, You Can Rest Here by Mazino Malaka, and the whole experience was just very divine for me because I love Mazino Malaka a lot, and her podcast is just what the name is. You can rest here. I always find rest anytime I listen to her podcast. And then listening to her podcast and doing something that brings me ease and peace. It was just a very beautiful experience for me. And I feel like you guys should try listening to Mazino Malaka and also try out this art therapy thing that I'm doing here, because trust me, the feeling that you get from it is very surreal and you're really going to enjoy it. So at this point, I was done with this exercise. I love how I felt after I was done with it, because to me, I just poured out everything I was feeling in that moment into paper, and I did it using colors that I like, and everything was looking so bright and vibrant. So yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you've not done that yet. Share this video with your friends and other artists that you think will find it helpful. Until next time, bye.